We're live.
We're live. We're so excited to be here. A standard time going live right now at about 8:22. So that's not too late. And it's not early for us. That's a regular type time. How are my levels? Are they doing okay? What do you guys think?
I like it. I like
it. Okay, good.
You're looking perfectly in the red. I can turn your monies up if you want.
Maybe monitors up just a slight on myself. Just a slight. Just a tad. Just a touch slight. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Okay, perfect. Pump me. Pump me.
Curse word detected.
Guys, welcome to Skeleton Realm Live, episode 107. It's Wednesday. What is it, May? What is it?
8th.
May 8th.
I know.
May the 8th be with you, right?
Like movie.
Like, oh boy, you be careful, dude. I thought you had enough red 40 in your train. Sorry.
So guys, welcome. We already got some super chats coming in from Fenton, from Dar. Just quit picking. Oops. Fenton says, Sam equals Desktop Dave style. Look at that. Sam is rocking some pretty cool shades tonight.
Doug, you were so kind to license these to me, so to speak.
That's right.
One night only.
That's right. I do hold the worldwide license for these. So if you are wearing these, you do need my permission.
They're tough to look at.
They're tough.
Sincerely, they are really difficult to use, so I really respect you more than I used to.
We've talked about putting these in the shop, and we might. We might one day put these in the shop, but we're not sure.
Why?
I think we will.
We got Julian here right off the bat giving us some ARS. So Sam looking sleek tonight. We missed some from the big earlier, but I'm not going to get to those. Sorry, guys. But if you're sending your super chats in, you are entering yourself into the weekly raffle. Of course, tonight we've got a classic raffle for you guys.
Oh, my gosh. Should we go ahead and reveal the shirt?
Let's reveal it, guys. We got a prize tonight. Just like every week now, we're giving away an exclusive t-shirt. Tonight's no different. It's a one-off exclusive shirt. You're never going to get this shirt anywhere else.
Look at that.
It says, I'm a winner. What did I win? Well, you're looking at it. It's this shirt. And I won it by super chatting during episode 107 of Skeleton Realm Live. That's a one-off. We're never going to sell that in the shop. So the winner of tonight's super chat raffle will be receiving that shipped to their doorstep, which is pretty exciting. We've had a number of winners now. We've had a couple repeat winners that are, it's pretty
Let's
cool.
go for the underdog. So that's what underdogs rise like Phoenix. Tonight an underdog wins.
Vertical Mail says, long-time skeleton, first-time roamer. What's the deal with Phaser 41? Are my kids safe? Absolutely, your kids are safe. As long as your kids are part of the Skeleton Realm family, which means you're a roamer, you're watching your live streams, you're buying your Skeleton Realm merch, you're entering into the raffle via the Super Chat system, you're chatting in the Discord. As long as you're doing those things, your kids are definitely safe. Zorg says, if you haven't pumped the thumb, I'd better not catch you busting. Yeah, pump that thumb, guys. Acid Mask gifted a membership. Arlo says, I would love to license a pair. Reach out to me. I'd love to get involved. P.S. I won the shirt. Thanks, guys. Cool.
They won the shirt?
I don't know. Arlo's being silly.
We didn't do the winner yet, Doug. We do it at the end. Remember? Oh my God, it's so cool that you're doing. Yeah. Doug, I couldn't help but notice you're pumping that classic shirt once again.
Yeah, I got my
twice
play
in a row.
cloths again. So I guess elephant in the room. I am wearing my play cloths. Second week in a row wearing my play cloths, and they're super long. You get a shot of that.
Play gear or cloths, right?
My gear.
Oh my God, it go beneath
Some people
table.
call it cloth, some people gear. This is my play gear, so I'm getting a really long stretch on that.
Damn.
I am pretty excited about the stretch I'm getting. I know I can always do better, but yeah, I'm getting a pretty good stretch. So if you guys like that stretch, comment, I like the stretch. If you like the stretch in the chat, comment, I like that stretch. If you think I could do better on that stretch, maybe comment in the chat, hey, I like the stretch, but you could do better.
He can take it, be constructive.
No, I totally have super thick skin.
Curse word detected.
But yeah, wearing my play gear tonight, and so guys, I was promised I was be able to keep my play gear if I wore it 2 shows in a row, which is 2 weeks.
Kept it clean.
And I kept it clean. And Sam, you be the judge. Here's the moment of truth. How's it look?
It's clean as hell.
Clean as a whistle.
Curse word detected.
So I get to keep my play gear, guys. So this is big. So you might see me wearing this every week, and I'm going to continue to stretch it and keep doing the best I can.
Let's see how long he can take it, and let's show him the support.
I see a lot of like that stretches in the chat. You guys understand I'm pretty good at stretching. Uppercase says Ben Henderson, cheerful pumpkin character. Gloop gave a super chat. Rooster says, I saw Sam at the store, but it wasn't Sam. It was just a regular style cowboy with boots and spurs to match. It didn't look like Sam at all.
What?
Probably wasn't. Probably Potato says, I'm insane about that stretch.
Next
Thank you,
time,
Probably.
say hi.
Knight says, this might be the most yellow my screen has ever seen. Style is tight and classy tonight. I like that stretch. Thank you, Knight.
Love that stretch.
Liana says, indubitably I like that stretch. Boom, here we go. Some stretch lovers in the chat tonight.
Curse word detected.
Matt Show says, what will happen next? Season of Animal Killers. I don't know. That show would be really cool to see the continuation of that happen.
All right.
Dar says, jealous of your gear, bud. Thanks, Dar. Acid says, when you stretch, do you jerk or tug? Well, a little bit of both. Jerking and tugging, I use weights. I use all sorts of systems. So I really get into that stretch in a lot of different ways. I sleep in my shirt so that it'll stretch sometimes when I toss and turn, do a barrel roll. I'll do a backflip in it, and that stretches out with gravity. We use gravity stretching, weight stretch, which is really an extension of what weight stretching really is.
Oh, yes.
Basically, you know how I like to think about it?
No?
Anytime you're stretching your shirt, you're just using gravity, right? Because any technique does use gravity.
That's true.
Unless you're using a machine, and then you would be using like the horsepower machine.
Oh, I love these vocals.
This is awesome. So we did the shirt raffle.
Let's turn vocals off.
Turn that crap off now. It's hot in here.
I know. My fan batteries died immediately.
We're getting into the summer months here in the South in Atlanta, and it's getting really hot, getting sweaty.
We got to break out the Dyson, which we say in the months leading up to summer every year. You guys, it's been 2 years now. You can go back and see us break the Dyson in, pack it back up remorsefully at the end of the season. But Doug,
Curse word detected.
Have we broken it out yet?
Not yet, and we might need to bring it out soon. And I was going to say, I was on thin ice. I was right up to the edge.
Curse word detected.
Right up to the point of getting my play gear dirty. And you know why?
What happened?
Because dirty is sweat. Sweat is dirty too. Not just dirt from the ground or dirt from the atmosphere, but dirt is a wetness from the body that would create a dirtiness on my shirt. Because even if you're clean and you've taken a shower and your body's as clean as it can be, that perspiration that comes out of the body,
detected.
It will stain because there's salt in the sweat. And so you'll get some of those salt rings, and I'm so thankful that I didn't have any salt rings on my shirt.
Oh my God.
Clean
Let's
rings,
hear it for
zero
Doug.
rings present, right? And so you can see I'm so clean. But we're getting into those summer months. Stop! I'm not done. Stop!
Clap. I mean, talk. Go on. Go on now.
We're getting into those summer months, so it is likely that I could get a salt ring on my shirt, and I didn't. So now clap. Thank you. You can clap now. Thank you so much. That is so cool that I kept it clean, right, guys?
Yes.
Uppercase says Donnie P. Vossler. Happy imp, man. Arloak says, could you make me a custom producer tag? No. Probably Potato says triangle again. Gandalf says, Doug, do triangle style now. Acid, when you stretch, do jerk or tug. Yes. I already saw it. I could do it. I could do that. I could show you guys. This is actually a technique of stretching.
But your issue you're suffering is that it kind of goes back a little bit after.
Show all of me. Show all of me. Show all of me. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh look! The scorp stayed. I pulled and they stayed. I pulled and they stayed. I pulled and they stayed. so we stretch out in different ways. That's a little bit of a stretch session. Gosh, I kind of got lost there for a second. I probably need to get back into the, I don't know what happened there. Oh gosh.
That's a peek into the focus.
Okay, I forgot we were even live for a second. That was kind of interesting. I kind of went into sort of a, Spiggle says, beautiful stretch, thank you so much. But guys, let's get into it. I hate waiting. I hate,
waiting?
No, I love waiting. I hate making the roamers wait.
Oh, you hate Macon. I've never thought I'd heard him say this.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Macon, one of Doug's favorite counties.
Not a county. Nope. It's a city. It's Bibb County. So I hate making the roamers wait, man. It fucking pisses me off to even think about having to do that. Okay. And so, if you can make the 7th layer of hell for me, right? The 7th level of hell for me would be a big room with roamers all in it. 100 million roamers in the room, and I'm standing back in the back of the room there waiting in a big line. Like when you go to the DMV and they got the ropes and everything, right?
Yeah.
But a big giant room is 100,000, 100 million roamers waiting. And they're waiting on me, not standing there looking with my foot up my ass.
Curse word detected.
With my thumb up my ass. And I'm like,
curse word detected.
Oh shit,
curse
man,
word
I hate
detected.
making you guys wait. I'm ready to service and entertain you guys when they're sitting there looking at your watches. And I can see I'm looking on older faces going, he's making us wait, god damn it, I don't want to wait no more. And that's the 7th level of hell for me, right? Personal hell, right?
It sounds terrible. Yeah, it sounds.
Yeah, I know.
I could hear some squirming inside you just a moment.
I would make them just get excited right in the second I saw them.
Curse word detected.
Well, don't worry, Doug. That's not where you are, because you're just
all right, guys,
you're live.
I'm sorry, we're really making you guys wait now. We want to get into some of the great guests we have tonight. We've got my head. I just put a lot of blood in my head.
Breathe big air and then drink big gulp of your mud.
We need lots of. Well, tonight I'm on soda. Don't show it.
Hey, whoa!
So, guys, we want to get into some of the great guests we have tonight because we have a great guest plan. Uh-oh, elephant in the room with his mug, right?
What?
I got it. No.
Oh.
That's okay. We'll worry about that later, okay? The guests tonight are incredible. We had a great cast of guests booked up. I looked at it before the show and I blew up. My head blew up, physically blew up with pressure. My body became a pressurized system where the pressure was much too high for the mechanics to handle, which would mean that my body blew the crap up.
Curse word detected.
I got my office a little bit dirty, you can say, because I blew up. What?
But who's
That's how
after
excited
that?
I was. But the first guests of the night are the donkey dancers, the mule school adherents. Now, this was so cool. When I saw this, I thought, donkey dancers, okay, cool.
Cool.
And I saw mule school adherents, and I said, okay, cool, that makes sense. But then I had to back up. If I could do a physical representation of my mind when I saw this guest earlier, I saw, okay, donkey dancers, okay. Mule school adherents, okay. You see me going back? You see me going back? This is the physical version of what my mind did. Mule school adherence. So I don't know if that makes sense. Just to say, I had to take a step back mentally and say, if they're donkey dancers, why are they mule school adherents? Well, this is so cool. I talked to the agent. She said, these are donkey dancers, traditional donkey dancers, so that you would be dancing on top of a donkey. A lot of people like to play donkey basketball. That's a common thing. We used to do that growing up. You get a pack of donkeys to play basketball with them, almost like polo, but with a donkey and a basketball.
Right.
Now, there's a halftime show usually involved, and we talked about halftime mascots at a basketball game getting me heated. Maybe there's some childhood trauma stemming from these events, but the donkey dancers would come in and dance on top of the donkeys. They put a saddle on the donkey, don't bareback a donkey. Put a saddle on top of the donkey. Dance and dance and dance. So those are donkey dancers. It's a type of dancing. It's a routine that you do on top of the donkey, and you might do it at a donkey basketball game.
Just like that?
But so these are donkey dancers that are mule school adherents. So they're doing it like the mule dancers do, because I didn't realize there's a whole separate cat group that is a mule dancer. And this is in the style of that.
Okay. Can't wait to have them. Let's see a clap. Who after that? Who?
After that, we got Chase Mitchell, the governor of Grayscapia.
Oh, wow.
Grayscapia is a gray planet.
He's governor of planet, Grayscape. Yeah.
Everything's gray on Gray's planet.
Okay, that's why it's named that. He's governor. Come on. What are you hiding? That's not who he really is it? Come on. Come on.
It's a world of gray. After that, guys, we got jewelry thieves with torn hands. These guys got caught red-handed because some of the sharp jewelry and diamonds cut their hands when they stole it from the jeweler. The jeweler out back caught him in the alleyway with blood dripped down the hands and said, "Oh, goodness." Just another reason if you are a jeweler or a person who keeps jewels in your home and jewelry, metallic jewelry with diamonds and all sorts of sharps. Keep them sharp, dude. Sharpen them. That's why you often when you see a crook wearing gloves, usually a crook wearing boxing gloves or baseball gloves or like a type of latex. If it's too thin, it'll rip the latex. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so that's a good idea to have a sharp jewelry to keep it sharpened with a sharpener. You can get a power tool from Home Depot with sandpaper and just run it through.
Excuse me. Do you want the music to get more inspiring?
Sounds great, brother.
I'm going to make it more inspiring.
Flipping Fruitcake says, best wishes to the haters out there. AV says, I chat because it's who I am. Live Chatter says, would Jorm like me? That's a yes to all of that, to all of you.
I don't know.
All of you guys get a yes from me. Guys, after that, we got Happy Golf Tan Butlers. So, Bowen Garner says, dang, for real. These are Happy Golf Tan Butlers. Now, I have a lot of friends that are very wealthy. We have friends at MeMoreTV, executives, people up in the higher levels making $500K a year and up. Some of them at multi-million-dollar salaries, some of the CEOs that we know. We know a couple of different CEOs, CFOs, CIOs, CTOs, a lot of the CEO class. We know a lot of them from a lot of the Fortune 500 companies by virtue of what we do on the show. So we got a lot of friends that are very wealthy, and over the years, we've met a lot of butlers, going over to people's houses for banquets and events, banquet balls.
Curse word detected.
And enjoying a big meal and a banquet with some of our wealthier friends. We get to know butlers, and I'd say sometimes I know a butler even better than I know some of these individuals because I've been to so many other banquets.
Curse
easy
word
to talk
detected.
to.
They're easier to talk to. I kind of relate more to the butler.
Curse word detected. Curse word detected.
But anyway... So anyway, the other week we were at a very exclusive party. I won't say whose house it was. It was in Los Angeles in one of the upscale neighborhoods, where $1 million Beverly Hills.
Don't say any more than that, Doug. No. Zip.
But the butler crew there was just giddy.
Yes.
Happy. And we've talked about giddy maids and giddy service people like that before.
Constantly.
And I usually, when I see a giddy servant, I start to get a little suspicious. I go, why are you so giddy? Why don't you be somber? Why don't you have a flat affect? It's your fucking
even
job.
snark. They should have either flat or some snark.
But so these guys were so giddy and giggly, I had to prod and go, what's going on with you guys? And when I prodded, I got to notice they were really tan. Real tan guys. They look like me, red hair, real fair skin.
Yeah.
Scots-Irish kind of genetics with very fair, freckly skin, like a ginger genetics. But they were tan. So my point in saying that is I could tell they had been in the sun a lot. So they had tan.
That's a clue.
This was not a natural tan. This was not their natural skin tone. They had been tanning. And so my first thought was, okay, these butlers have been tanning for months and months, and they've been getting giddy because they love getting a tan. Yeah. So I started to dig a little deeper. I said, have you guys been in the tanning bed, getting tans every week?
What'd they say?
They said, hell no.
Huh. Well,
we're golf tanned.
You give up after that?
We're golf tanned.
Oh, they answered it.
I said, golf tan, what are you talking about? They say, we're on the course 24/7.
Wow.
We're not wearing any clothes on the course. It's a nude golf experience.
And they're not
We're out
golf
there hitting the balls.
a.k.a. caddies.
I said, totally nude? They said, no, not totally nude. We wear underwear. I said, okay.
Curse
okay,
word
that
detected.
Works. I said in Europe, a lot of the beaches you go to. I said in Europe, a lot of the beaches they go to are nude, but bathing suits basically is underwear.
Yeah, true. They have a point there.
Because in Europe, for a girl in America, bathing suit is underwear, kind of similar. Bikini looks like kind of a girl's underwear.
Curse word detected.
Right, that's not dirty. That's just how it is.
What did you say?
A girl bathing, a bikini looks like underwear, kind of. It's similar, kind of.
Curse word detected.
Yeah.
But for a guy, a bathing suit is like basketball shorts, and underwear's tight.
Oh, yeah.
So, but in Europe, my point is in Europe, the bathing suit is like man's underwear. It's like tighty whities, like Speedo, tighty whities, or tight boxer. Can see everything.
They're more ashamed.
But it's more it's just more same. It's men and women both are in their underwear on beach.
That's true.
Here it's just women in the underwear on beach, right? It's not dirty. I'm not saying that's dirty, right? Does that make sense? I'm not saying that to be dirty.
And most butlers are European, 9 out of 10.
I didn't want to be dirty.
Oh, it's okay. Just swallow it.
We got a lot of super chats, huh? Anyway, I'm not done yet. So
Yeah.
these butlers were tanned, but from golfing, which I thought was so cool, and that made them super happy because they love playing the game. And that was it. So my next question, which I didn't ask them, I was in such awe. This is my face after I heard that. I was like this.
I bet you are.
And I walked out the door. I had to go home and think about it. But my next question would have been, if I could have composed myself, would have been, how do you guys afford the green fees? How do you guys afford the caddy fees?
Are they going with their bosses?
Right. Well, I didn't ask. I don't think they are.
And a caddy's a butler of the green. That's what you told me and when you were at the Masters.
Yeah, but a caddy's much more than that. A caddy's an expert on the game as well.
Really?
Helping you decide what irons to use.
No kidding. They help you judge?
I just learned that, too.
I thought they were just glorified
Live chatter
mules.
said, you've told Jorm about me? I don't talk to Jorm. When I get together with Jorm, it's a one-way street. It's him talking to me.
It's Doug waking up.
Yeah, I don't talk back to him. I know better than to do that. I don't talk to him. Supermark says, this is my weekly donation to the SRL Foundation. Thanks, Supermark.
Well, you're
the previous winner also entering into the...
You're also in the...
Supermark knows that well. Supermark's a winner.
You've been entered.
She just says, what base oil viscosity for mechanized gourds? I would say a base 6.
64.
Ow! Cheap Bingus says, hey, how come y'all got my ex-wife is spinning on y'all's desk?
Oh, hush. How dare you talk about a woman this way?
Boat Gender says, computer, suspend process, curse word injection,
Curse word detected.
No.
Boat is hacking our system.
Sure is.
All right, guys, after that, we got bank goshers.
Bank goshers.
I'm in line at the bank a lot. You know, where I'm from, we consider the bank to be a place where we're reverent. We don't say dirty words, curse words. We don't say the Lord's name in vain in the bank. It's just a place that should be quiet. Sort of like I put a library there too, bank. Quiet, respectful. We respect the bank's process. We respect all the forms and everything else. And so I heard these guys getting upset the other day in the corner. I guess they got denied a loan. They were really upset. And they kept going, oh gosh. And they look like rough and tumble guys, tattooed up here, up the arms. Bikers with leather vests, big white beards with bald heads, hardcore dudes.
Damn.
Super muscular but older and super terrifying, armed with weapons, guns, machine guns, everything.
In the bank?
Yeah. And so they were pissed. They didn't get their loan. They were trying to open a biker restaurant. And they couldn't get their loan, so they were pissed. And they were saying, gosh, over and over.
Oh.
And I went over there and I said, guys, hold up. Can I just give you guys props right quick?
That's
that
so
you aren't
cool.
saying, that you aren't taking the Lord's name in vain in the bank. You're saying, gosh. Props to you, because I said, on your free time, now don't get me wrong, guys, but on your free time, I take you guys to be some pretty hardcore guys.
Curse word detected.
Because you look pretty hardcore. They looked at me, they smiled, they went, yeah, you got that right. I said, so that just makes it even more powerful that you guys would just tone down the language. There's kids here. There's bankers here.
So many kids at the
There's tellers here.
Yeah.
The tellers.
Well,
There's tellers there. You know what, right? Anyway, I just thought that was amazing.
That is
Flipping
amazing.
Fruitcake says, yikes, he just said that. So that was cool. Those are bank goshers.
Well, who's after that?
The hardcore card cans.
Whoa.
These are pretty cool. So back in the day, we used to collect bubblegum cards.
Nah.
Do you remember collecting bubblegum cards?
Of course, and bazooks.
Basically, we get a pack of bubblegum just for the card. I would basically collect the bubblegum just for the cards.
You got that right.
And my family and my friends would get pissed at me and find bubblegum everywhere, and it was dry.
Yeah,
they say at least
that under
they say,
your bed.
oh, Mom would say, at least the amount of money that you spent on bubblegum, I at least want to find it wet and sticky around the floor. And she's like, at least if I found bubblegum stuck to my shoe, I'd be happy because then I know that you chewed it.
Yeah.
But I'm watching the bubblegum dry on the carpet, not even sticking in the trash can, and I open the door to your room, and there's cards all over your wall. And I'm like, Mom, what difference does it make for you how I spend the money on I want the cards, not the gum. Plus, Mom, you should be proud. There's so much sugar in the gum.
It sounds, yeah, I don't know why she didn't understand that. Really hard-headed.
So anyway, they got a new can cards.
Yes.
So drink a soda and have a card to match.
There's a card on this can. There's a card on the can, right?
Yeah, there's cards in the can, so it's kind of tough because you drink the soda.
Well, yes.
You have to saw the top of the can off and go in and find it on the side. And it's usually wet and destroyed because it's not waterproof. So my advice to card cans, because this is its own company. They work with Coca-Cola, Pepsi, all different. I've seen a lot of different beverages that have this. But my advice, guys, laminate those cards.
Yeah.
And how about putting them on the outside and just shrink wrapping them on the outside so that you have to break the seal to get them.
Well, then I would steal. You might steal them.
Right, that's true. But I mean, you can steal the can. You know, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Not as easily as.
That is a great point.
Not that easily.
Point.
So think about that.
Trish says, don't forget to lick the stream. Yeah, guys, like the video, please. Felix May says, do y'all guys remember Crazy Bones? I don't know. Ryan Sanders says, Doug and Sam are the coolest. No cap, playa. Thank you, Ryan.
Capping.
Julian says, hi, CO2 content style stream.
There's actually no CO2 here. Don't worry.
What's that happens when you're in a jet airplane and the cabin
They put the pipe in.
Pressurizes and you have the oxygen levels go down. What's that called?
Depressurization.
Yeah, but what is it called? You go.
The gas attack.
I was just gonna say I forgot the technical scientific term for that. What that happens to the brain when the people in the plane. But we actually have mild forms of that happen in the studio because of how high up we are. And our windows are pressurized, but we have leaks in the windows.
Yeah.
So guys, if we're ever kind of off and it's starting to slow down and my mentation starts to get a little slower, it could be that some of those leaks are getting heavy, but we have a whole crew that's watching. Of course, they wear masks and they get oxygen, so they're not affected by it, but they're watching.
That's not going to work with audio if we wear masks.
We can't do that with the audio, right. So they're watching for those pressure leaks and they go patch them with duct tape.
And a little BTS,
Yeah.
That's another reason Doug wears
hypoxia, that's right, hypoxia. We experience hypoxia sometimes, light. We don't go unconscious.
And if Doug were to take those tiny sunglasses off, you would see a Ripley's Believe It or Not-esque big white eyeballs popping out.
You'd see my eyes bulging a full 6 inches out of my skull.
Yeah, so...
And I've measured that.
Another hypoxia situation there.
They get long.
Ripley's?
They get long.
Ripley's style?
They get long.
White orbs to match?
Yeah, guys, after that, we've got boxed fish.
Oh.
This is cool, guys. Good for the environment. When you're usually buying a fish at the store, I have to bring those reusable rubber gloves, right? And I hate that about getting fish at the store. Every time I want to go to the fish market or the grocery store, or heck, even my neighbor's house, if I want to buy one of his fish, I have to put on a pair of latex gloves every single time. I have to hold the fish, drive it home, and then when I get home, of course, I can put the fish in a bucket. I can put it then in a box, maybe a metal box. I can put it in a chair. I can put it somewhere around the house. And then, guys, I have to take those gloves off and throw them away, and I can't reuse them. So I'm going through about 100 gloves a month, and those lined up in the ocean. That's extremely, extremely bad for the environment. We don't want to keep going through these latex gloves. So I saw this new product. They're pre-boxed. They're boxed fish. They're in a cardboard box. Who'd have thought?
Oh.
So at the store, you can purchase the boxed fish in the box. You don't have to waste latex gloves every time you do it. How cool is that? Would you use that product?
I know. No, I don't go. You're going to the be your own monger type places. You go to Publix. If you go to Publix or even Kroger, there's a person behind the counter. They do that stuff for you.
They do what?
They get you the fish. They do all that dirty work for you.
No, I'm not talking about handing it to me. No, I do that. I go to Publix all the time. You have to take it from them.
Oh, I don't know. I buy tinned fish in the tin, such as.
You're living on another planet, brother.
It's good. Spread it
He
on
needs
toast.
psychological therapy and help.
Tinned trout.
Right.
Have some tinned trout.
Okay, mister.
Spread it on toast.
Curse word detected.
Yeah.
Try it. Who's after that? Any super chats?
You know what they should do is
No.
for one of the promotionals at the seafood market.
Yes.
They should do SpongeBob's.
Oh yeah.
Like at the seafood market, they should
Yes.
do SpongeBob's.
They should sell
Like,
SpongeBob. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, you can eat him, or what is he? He's SpongeBob, or
Yeah, he is.
yeah. You could, so they could just have those there, and then probably it'd probably be like a cake or something. But they
Yeah.
could do SpongeBob's at the.
You know, because you mentioned the other
That'd be
week
cool.
the thunderstorm wetting the lettuce at Publix. And
Yeah,
another thing
yeah.
that you reminded me of is that, one, you can enter the cookie club and get a free sugar cookie. Two, you can see the rain and the storms. Three, you can get a free balloon at Publix. These are very child-friendly things at Publix, right? What if they, and I think you're adding to that program very productive.
I don't get it. What do you mean, a child? What do you mean? What does SpongeBob have to do with child?
Oh, just, he's a child.
Okay.
He's.
You know, the way
he's-
your mind works
he's
is so
9.
confusing to me. I don't understand half what
SpongeBob
you're
is
saying.
9 years old.
But no.
Yes,
no,
he is.
9D maybe.
90.
He's 90.
He's
Curse
9.
word
Okay,
detected. Word
moving
detected.
on. This is just good. We are just
Zero
going
nine.
off into left field tonight.
Who after that?
Okay,
Wait,
guys.
super chats.
Up, super chats.
Would Bob's be?
Chief Bingus. Up, Furbearing Trout says, Doug and Sam, will the CD ever return to the shop? The CD, you mean
CD,
for our album? Absolutely not. That's a limited run. And so whoever got those I mean, we only made 25 of those. So
Those were
are,
mailed from
You might find one on eBay for $5,000.
for a Goodswill, but the
Yeah, those are one of a kind, brother. See, on Skeleton Realm Live, we do one of a kind products. That would include a lot of that you find in the shop. I would say what's in the shop right now is not going to be there.
What about this shirt,
in
Doug?
6 months? So we that's right. So check that out. Look at that. That's going to be gone off the shop. In fact, you know what? I'm taking that off tonight.
No!
Fuck it. Whoever got one of
Curse
those.
word detected.
This is going off. And the Pater's Pot, I'm taking this off the shop. So whoever, congratulations if you got one of these, because if not, it's gone. Bye, fucker.
There's
Curse
a
word
back to
detected.
this shirt that's great.
Yeah, we don't even need to fucking show it because it's too late anyway, unless you buy it right now.
Well, there's an interesting
Oh, that's
promotion
right. We
for
don't
it.
buy it yet, guys. Wait for the end of the show if you're going to buy that.
There's a promotion related to this shirt
Felix
at the end of the show. Please stay tuned.
Felix says, would the Bobs be pre-pantsed or would I have to disrobe them myself before consumption? I don't know. Disrobing might be kind of dirty. So yeah, I would say that they could do a nude. They should probably give away nude Bobs.
Yeah. And you could make it out of kelp or seaweed to make it edible.
Live chatter says, does Phaser or Jorm know Patrick? That's a great question. I was thinking Patrick might be a great thing as a promotion anyway. Okay, we're going way off.
Who's after?
After that, speaking of fish, guys, we got the Dolphin Salt Incorporated CEO, Fear Johnson. Their first name's Fear. I thought that was a cool name.
Fear Johnson with a PH?
No, it's F-E-E-A-R.
What?
Yeah. So Fear Johnson's going to be here. That's Dolphin Salt Incorporated. This is salt that you can put on a dolphin. I went to the Georgia Aquarium a couple months back just to check it out. I hadn't been in a while. My favorite part is the dolphins. But my least, it's kind of funny. It's like a love-hate because my favorite part is seeing the dolphins and
Right.
enjoying the dolphins. But the thing I hate the most is that I can't interact enough with the dolphins.
Oh.
So when I get to the dolphins, I'm crying and I'm laughing and I'm going through all these different emotions. I see the dolphin, I'm super happy, and then I close my eyes and I think about how I can't do that much with the dolphin. I can just look at it, and I can't put that into words. Like, I want to interact with the dolphin, I want to talk to the dolphin, I want to be the dolphin's friend. Well, this is such a cool product that most aquariums in the United States are now allowing inside their aquarium. Now, you buy it at home, you buy it on Amazon, and you bring it with you. Security will hassle you probably at first because they haven't been told. The security hassles you. Maybe try to hide it. Maybe you could stow it away, put it in a bag, and put it, just try to get this in, because once you get it in, you're fine. Once you get the product, which is dolphin salt, in. And what I want you guys to do is go to the top of the dolphin enclosure. What would you call that? An enclosure? What would you call that?
Just a tank.
The tank, the dolphin tank. And I want you to get that dolphin salt out, and it's gonna look just like salt. And don't, worry, it's not gonna hurt your hands, but I wouldn't hold it for more than 10 or 20 minutes. And then what I want you guys to do is I want you to put that on top of the dolphins, or just dump it into the water, and I want you to get out of there as quick as you can. And that's what I want you guys to do. So I'm gonna be distributing that for you guys. But this is such a cool product that everybody...
It allows you to interact with the dolphins through salting them? Is that the idea?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
And so would you be willing to do that for me?
Yes, of course.
Awesome.
The issue is, of course, if you go to the splash, the Orca's splash tank.
Oh no, are we frozen? Nope, we're not.
If you go to the Orca's splash tank before and you get splashed, the salt will dissolve. So that's don't.
You know what I'll do at the aquarium, which I thought was really cool? I thought a lot of people did this, but apparently I'm like the only one, because I started posting on some of the Reddits for the different aquariums in the United States.
Yeah,
and I didn't get any feedback.
Our aquarium.
Our aquarium, Chicago, our New York aquarium, etc.
Yeah.
I'll do my own splash cam. So I'll mount a cam to my body, and then I'll try to get the animals to splash me, and then I'll email the footage that I get off my body. I'll email it to the aquarium, and I'll say, guys, you can use this any way you want. This is totally royalty free. You don't have to give me any credit. I just want you guys to have this footage. And an easy way to find the email basically is go to any aquarium website, like thegeorgiaaquarium.com, and go down to the bottom and you'll find the contact info. So find the email, the help email, and then just put your files, the videos that you get of your own splash cam of the animals splashing you. That's a body cam. I use just a GoPro, and I'll just send them the full files, the raw files.
Curse word detected.
I think they really enjoy it. I think that they love getting that footage. So I'm surprised I'm the only one that does that. Oh, that was cool. Crispin Vaughn Summer Slack says, I miss when tins of tuna had a bit of dolphin in it. I know, right? Right? Yeah. Did you smell my fart?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I haven't breathed.
Oh, that fan is off, isn't it?
The batteries died. I told you this at the beginning of the show. Take it.
I was gonna say that fan saved you, or now it's about to hurt. Oh, they died. Because I'm farting over here. I wanted you to smell it.
Did you? Okay, well.
Curse word detected.
Guys, after that, we got the waste receivers, the Joyous garbage getters. Now, every week on Mondays, we get trash taken away from our home, and the garbage men, God bless them. We love the garbage men. We love the work they do. It's dirty work. Somebody's got to do it.
Go round.
Micro style. It's a dirty job, and so we respect them. But one of my critiques, some of these garbage guys coming around my neighborhood, they're not very happy to do it, because I look at their face. In fact, I'll get out there 6, 7 a.m. before they get there. I usually get to my house about 8, 9 a.m., so I'll get out there a couple hours early. I'll hide in the bushes with a ghillie suit, and I'll have binoculars, and I'll look at them right in their eyes, because I want to see their face. I want to see their emotion. I want to see what I'm fascinated.
And try to figure out what's going through that head?
That's right, and I do this to a lot of different people when they're doing their job, because I'm just fascinated by how people feel about what they do. And they don't look happy. They look like they have a frown. They're not happy. They're trying. I don't want to put this on them. I don't want to say something really intense that's wrong about them. But if I had to say it, I feel like they're just doing it to get paid.
Oh, really?
I feel like they're just doing the job because they just want a paycheck. I don't feel like they actually really are passionate about collecting the garbage, putting it in the truck, and doing a great service for the community. And I feel like that's sad. I think they should really want to get that garbage. So,
I thought that affect was them just being cool, like they were just being really cool.
Maybe. You know what? They are such cool guys. That could be it. But here,
like they kind of had just like.
But listen. My ears perked up, and I got really excited when I heard about this group. These are the waste receivers, the Joyous garbage getters.
Oh.
This is a private company in town that vets their employees very heavily, making sure that these individuals want that garbage. They love that garbage. They live, they eat, they breathe garbage. and they come to your house giddy to grab those bags,
Yeah.
put them in their personal car, take them home, and they don't even ask what they do with them. I don't want to know, but they take it home and they do whatever they want and they hoard it, they keep it, and so I'm so happy. So show of hands, who would want to give their garbage to somebody that's just taking it for a paycheck?
Easy. Oh, damn it! I thought you were gonna ask the second one.
Hush. Who would want to give their garbage to somebody who really wants it and really loves it? Come on.
I did it the first time. So.
No brainer, right, guys?
Yes.
Don't forget to get the super chats in because the more that you go, the more you can choose of winning the shirt.
This shirt. Oh my gosh, we're gonna give away this shirt at the end, the one-of-a-kind shirt.
Every super chat is a ticket to receive this shirt, which we will mail to the winner tonight. So if you haven't super chatted, you automatically enter yourself to a raffle to win this, which will be mailed to your doorstep. Only one of these will ever be made, so that's really cool.
The more super chat, the more chance.
All right, guys, after that, we've got bouncers from Club Air, the big round bouncers with tight bodies that go boing. Now, these are real bouncers.
Yeah. You're saying literal.
Well, you know, it's funny. The booking agent kept telling me we got bouncers from Club Air. Bouncers from Club Air. I'm like, okay, I heard you the fucking first time.
Right.
Curse word detected.
And I love Club Air just like everybody else does. But listen, I haven't been to the club in a long time. I'm a little older. I don't go out clubbing. I'm not young anymore. I don't drink. I don't go out late. So I haven't been to Club Air in, gosh, I don't know, 10 years. And so my conception of the bouncers at Club Air was the guys from 10 years back. Of course, those guys are elderly now. Those guys are in their 90s now.
Oh.
So totally different set of bouncers. And when the booking agent heard that, she realized, oh, you're thinking about the bouncers 10 years ago. Listen, they've got bouncers that go boing now with tight bodies. I said, huh? She said, you heard me, dumbass. I said,
word detected.
huh? She said, we got big round bouncers. They got big round bouncers with tight bodies that go boing. I said, huh?
Curse word detected.
I said, huh? So these guys are inflated. Their bodies are inflated. They're round. They're bouncy. You could dribble them like a basketball. It's almost like when you see a giant ball and you bounce it, it bounces slow.
Yeah. Famously.
Famously, a large inflated ball would bounce really slow, like almost moon gravity. It's kind of crazy. They defy gravity on like a moon gravity, and their big bounce with their bodies are super inflated and tight. Take one look and you think, so I saw a picture of them. I will admit, I already seen a picture because she showed me on the computer. She just Googled it up, Google image, just because I didn't believe her. She said, look. I said, oh my gosh. And they look like they would bounce at moon gravity. Because their feet just, it's like a perfect round
you were
sphere.
looking at a still image, so you couldn't
Yeah,
quite
but it had motion in the image because he was being bounced.
Right, and that's 1/3 of Earth's gravity?
He had ropes on the side that kids were tugging down and he was bouncing.
Okay.
And the motion line blurs from the shutter speed of the camera look like moon bouncing. But let me just say, perfectly round bodies, really tight, with legs that come out only about this much with the foot. So the boots are smushed up. For instance, the picture I saw, the guy's wearing Converse high tops.
Oh.
And the high top of the shoe looked like an accordion.
Oh, it's so scrunched because of the body. I see.
Yeah.
And the ropes implied that they might fly away due to the 1/3 gravity Earth style.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The ropes are for pulling back down to Earth.
Yeah, they're tight, big, and round, and they bounce.
I see.
Curse word detected.
Ryan McNulty says, grab the stove and burn my hand. Youch! Ryan Sanders says, poo can Sam. I'm doo-doo for poo-poo puffs.
Interesting.
I like that. Crispin Von Summerslack says, are these bouncers barely legal, perhaps? I don't know what you mean by that. They got their certification to be bouncers. They're totally legal. Luke says, I gotta keep my garbage for rolling around in. That's a great plan. Yeah, sometimes you might not want to give it away. You might be a lover of the garbage.
Roll around. Who's after that, Doug? I'm dying no.
We got Hee Hee Creek farmers. These guys are so giddy. They're farming Hee Hee Creek, but they're also laughing to match. Hee Hee Creek, famously a creek that runs through the middle of rural North Georgia. The farms around it, famous for jesters and jovial activities, and so Hee Hee Creek is one of those ones that everybody loves. And the Hee Hee Creek farmers, of course, are the most jovial in the southeast. They're giddy, laughing. Gosh, lots of joyous giddy.
Hee Hee Creek.
Yeah, after that, guys, we got...
I like that a lot. I'm speechless.
After that, guys, we got winners from Alabama. This is massive.
Woo!
So
let's hear it off for them.
Let's hear it for the winners from Alabama. These are big winners from the state of Alabama, our sister state, our neighboring state. We love Alabama, love Birmingham.
What was that?
We like Mobile, and we love Auburn. And we love
Did you say
Tuscaloosa, Mobile.
What's this?
We
What's a
love
coastal?
Dothan. We go down to Dothan. We go down to Andalusia. And we love...
One more.
we love... Burnt Corn, Alabama.
Yay!
Okay, guys, so, yeah, these are winners. So, I was going to say, if the winner tonight is an Alabama resident, you will be one of the Alabama winners. So, how cool would that be? So, guys, get those Super Chats in.
That would make them a guest.
After that, guys, we got yesterday's breakfast boss. Okay. I guess I missed the memo.
Say what?
Yesterday's breakfast boss.
No, I meant like retort. Yes.
Yeah, I guess I missed the memo when you're supposed to get a different breakfast boss every day. Raise your hand if you had the same breakfast boss for a year. Raise your hand if you had, raise your hand if you had the same breakfast boss for 2 years. 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 22 years. Guys in the chat, raise your hand. 25 years, 29 years, 30 years, 31 years, 32 years, 33 years, 34 years.
I wasn't born.
Dude, so you're like me. You've had the same breakfast boss forever. So
They were my wet nurses as well. Yeah.
oh God, that is so cool.
Curse word detected. Curse word detected.
Oh,
What were you saying?
yeah, that is so cool.
You hurt your neck?
So I didn't realize you could get a new one every day. I would have changed. I would have changed mine a long time ago. Did you know that?
Well, I kind of bonded with them, so I don't know about rejecting them. They're basically family. So you would just throw yours in the trash.
I just get tired of mine. He gets grouchy. I don't want to deal with him anymore.
He's not a morning person?
No, I don't want to say. Well, I shouldn't say this, but I'd rather not have one at all. Right? Gosh, I'd rather not have one at all.
Okay, well. So this is yesterday's.
Yeah, guys, so after that, we got Gilded Warrior, the Rich BattleBot, Rich Goldhead. A lot of people wouldn't want to use gold as a metal for armor, but this is not the type of warrior that fights with force. This is a warrior that fights with wealth, and having a display of wealth to be so shocking to the opponent that they're in awe and they give up the fight because they see the gold shining. After that, guys, we've got Tamed Crabs. You ever been to the beach and got pinched by a crab?
Nope.
If I had $1 for every time I went to the beach and got pinched by a crab, I'd be very wealthy. When I was growing up, I grew up on a place called Wilmington Island, Georgia.
Oh.
Right there on the sea marsh, on the salt marsh. And we had a little area at the end of our neighborhood called Crab Island. We called it Crab Island.
Curse word detected.
Because of so many crabs there. There were just crabs all over. And we'd go there and roll around in the mud. And I got pinched by a crab probably every 10 minutes there.
Ah.
Now, where I'm from, we talk about, where you're from, we talk about getting bit by mosquitoes.
Ants.
And ants. Where I'm from, we talk about getting pinched by crabs.
Okay, that makes sense.
We used to take the crabs and keep them as pets. We used to take the crabs and keep them as pets and get rubber bands and put them around the pinchers. And then we dangle treats and watch them dance.
Oh.
So I'm familiar with crabs, right?
Yes.
Imagine how insanely elated, ecstatic
Curse
I
word
got when I
detected.
heard that we were gonna have tamed crabs on. Now, I didn't realize you could tame a crab. And if somebody could tame a crab, I'd say me, my family, my daddy, my daddy's daddy, my daddy's daddy's daddy, my daddy's 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 daddy. One of them might have tamed a crab. If I heard about taming a crab, you'd think I would have heard about taming it myself. The hours that I spent with a crab down there in the marsh. Or my daddy would have done it. Or his daddy. Or his daddy before him. We would have tamed a crab already. Right? I would have known how to do it. If it could be done, we would have done it. We would have tamed us a crab. The amount of pinching we had to put up with, right? At about the 100,000th time you get pinched, you would have said, okay, I'm gonna tame me one of them and make sure it's tamed. Now, you heard me talk about rubber bands on the crab pinchers, right?
Yes.
Well, that's not taming him. That's not taming him. That's stopping him from doing what he wants to do, but I'm sorry, taming him's in the mind. Taming a crab's mind and making him love you and not want to pinch you. That's what taming a crab's all about. And I'm just feeling crazy because I'll tell you, I would have tamed me a crab if it was possible, right? Come on.
Yes, certainly.
Come on!
And therefore, this is surprising to you.
Right, I know. I should have tamed me one when I was coming up, right?
You still have your chance, Doug.
I could tame me, well, these are already tame. I might want to, making him tame, making him lame.
I saw a box set crab sculpture. I thought about buying it, and you and I would put it
that's
together
cool.
today, but I passed on it.
Oh, next time you see anything crab related, definitely pick it up.
Now I know.
If you're hanging out with me the same night, if the afternoon time, you see something crab. If you're hanging out with me, at night, if it's the afternoon time before you're hanging out with me, you see something.
Yes, I will.
If you're hanging out with me at night, if you're hanging out with me at night and it's the afternoon, you see something crab related, yeah, go ahead and buy it.
I'll check it out.
Live chatter, does Phaser/Jorm know Mr. Krabs? Live chatter has lost their mind. Live chatter has lost their mind. I hope live chatter wins tonight. Can we get claps in the chat for live chatter winning? Live chatter. Live chatter needs to win this tonight. Live chatter, send in a few more so your odds are better. We want live chatter to win the shirt tonight. All right, guys. After that, we got powered down devices. Oh, gosh.
Uh-oh.
Now, at first I saw this as a negative, right?
Uh-huh.
I thought powered down is negative. I don't want to see powered down devices. A device is meant to be alive. It's meant to be turned on. It's meant to be having its battery charged, powered on. So I thought this was a negative, but then I realized, no, it's okay. Powering down devices in certain scenarios is great. So we say before the show, in fact, we should give a shout out, we should give a disclaimer before the show, guys, power your devices down when you're watching the show. Now, if you're alone, you can keep your device on. It might not interrupt anybody, but let's say you're watching in a group in your living room on a big TV, power down the device. Fucker. Oh.
Curse word detected.
Gosh, I didn't mean to say that. I don't like to curse, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Forgiven. Forgotten. Who's after?
Skeleton Realm says, what if you're at your wife's haircut? Well, I would definitely power it down then, because one interruption noise for the hair cutter, that's gonna turn like that and give your wife a big, God forbid, a scrape on the scalp, bleeding style, but a big chunk out of their hair. Be good.
Who's after?
After that, guys, we've got Hot Disc Chocolate Drip Crew. The drippers and drinkers of chocolate mud, the mud duds. I call these guys the mud duds. They carry around hot discs. Have you seen them in town?
Yes.
First I thought they were hot plates.
Oh, no.
See the guys with the hot plates?
Of course, yeah.
They have mobile batteries and shopping carts.
Yeah.
And then they have these hot plates. But really what they're hot discs. So they made them. So they're really trained in metallurgy. I thought that they were like, I thought that they were crust punk, but they're dressed medieval.
Oh, so it's authentic.
It's authentic medieval. So they're harnessing the power of heat on a disc to melt the chocolate and then drip it. And that's why the one will be underneath, the bottom part of the cart?
Yeah.
The one guy's usually on his back with his head right out the front, with his mouth open.
Catch the spare.
And then that's why so the disc will be slanted.
Uh-huh.
So you probably just driven by, I took a look at them the other day.
No, I try to.
The hot disc.
Yes.
It's at a 45-degree angle on the cart.
That's begging
And then
for
he's on the
dripping,
bottom. He's on the bottom with his mouth wide open.
Okay.
And then the other guy's got it's like a cube of that brown, which is chocolate, and he's pushing it on the hot disc, and it's slowly melting it, and then it's dripping into that tube in that funnel, and then it's dripping into the guy's mouth who's laying on the bottom.
That's
So this whole-
is the plate spin? Did you say? Or I mean,
No, it just gets hot.
okay, and it just slides.
Yeah,
right
and so
up.
I thought it was a hot plate, but it's not. They do metallurgy. They made
see.
those, and then there's an electrical system underneath
And
with
they
just copper.
pouring chocolate on top.
Yeah, the chocolate melts. No, they're pushing a brick on the hot plate that's melting.
Pushing.
Yeah, then it drips, and then that's why the guy on the bottom is on his back, and he has his mouth open out the front, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I didn't realize that was what was going on. But I
You
thought that was cool.
You go to R Art.
R art on Reddit?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's a lot of splatter and swirl stuff on there.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, this song is good. I like this. So yeah, the Hot Dish Chocolate Drip Crew, the drippers and drinkers of chocolate mud, the Mud Duds, is what they call them. So we're happy to see them on the show. Maybe they can explain what's going on. I've seen them out there rain and shine all the way up Moreland Avenue. If you're in Atlanta, if you go down Moreland, little 5 points all the way down there to I-20, just that whole stretch. They're going up and down over and over.
Wow.
Right by the Edgewood Retail District. Nikolai Palazzo says, thoughts on anabolic style pumping, cheating or no? Are you talking about injections? If you're injecting, if you're doing injections, that's absolutely not cheating. I mean, just inject, bro. Use whatever's at your disposal in reality to get yourself as jacked as possible. You can quote me on that. Just use it. Acid Matt says, did they have a dog on a rope? Yeah, you know what they did? That's why I thought of Crust Punk, but so the dog really, the German Shepherds, and they had all this mud and chocolate all over them, and they're all over their fur. I felt bad for the dog. But the dog's probably enjoying it.
They can eat more chocolate. That's like an urban myth.
Dogs like chocolate, yeah. Yeah, that's something that the chocolate industry doesn't want to tell you, because then they would have to,
they'd be in the doghouse.
Yeah. They would sell less. They would actually sell less chocolate. After that, guys, we've got Speezy tight glue makers. It's never been easy without Speezy. So this is a really cool new tight glue, which keeps things super tight. You have basically what I've learned is you got stick, and you have classic Elmer's white. Then you have super glue. Then you have Gorilla Glue. Well, then you have tight glue. And that makes things stay tight. And I didn't realize this is made from the human body.
Oh.
Skin, hair, nails, mix it in, melt it, and put it into cubes, and you process that. So these are the Speezy tight glue makers. So these are Speezys.
And the famous jingle, would you say
It's never been easy without Speezy, yeah.
Or the tune, the earworm.
It's never been easy without Speezy glue. Never been easy without Speezy glue. It's never been easy without Speezy glue. It's never been easy without Speezy glue. All right, that's good. After that, guys, we've got the Jacksonville grass pickers. These are individuals in Jacksonville that are picking individual blades of grass all along the highway. They might find themselves into your yard. Sometimes you see them at local businesses. We were at the Bonefish Grill down there with family a couple years back, just loving some of the appetizers they had at Bonefish. It's crazy to say.
No.
And people think I'm weird for this. I love the appetizers.
What?
At Bonefish.
You do?
Yeah, like I love the appetizers. People think I'm crazy.
That's
right?
so weird.
I know. They're like, oh, you must love the entrees. You must love the fish. The catch of the day, the fresh that they have every single day. There's a new, different fresh market fish.
Wait, you said you like the appetizers.
Sirloin steaks, incredible. They're like, cocktails. Have you guys seen the cocktail menu?
Oh, and the
I
mocktails.
don't drink, but I love the cocktail. I
Yeah.
don't drink, but I love the taste of the cocktails. I don't drink any alcohol, but I can do 20 or 30 of these cocktails. So people are like, dude, you like the appetizers? I'm like, yes, bang bang shrimp. Everything else I got is incredible.
That's so weird.
Yeah, so for me, I know it's weird. But anyway, these are the grass pickers in Jacksonville. They pick the grass. And anyway, I saw them outside the Bonefish. But anyway, the appetizers. Try the bang bang shrimp. Try the bang bang shrimp, right? Chat, would you guys try that? If you guys went to Bonefish, would you try the bang bang? Just give it a shot, right? It's super good.
For you, I will.
Rafe says Big Chocolate is lying to you. That's so true. After that, we've got, last but certainly not least, guys, we've got the classic can. This is the classic can model. I got an ad. We got the classic can by Blue Boast Miniatures. If you haven't heard of Blue Boast, this is an incredible company. We love miniatures here on the show. We get accused a lot of being interested in size play here because we love talking about things being small, things being super tiny. We want to be dolls. We famously do desire to be shrunken into tiny dolls, and it's not some sort of dirty thing.
Curse word detected.
It's just for fun. We love small, and we also like large. We like things being massive. So we are interested in size. Sorry, that's something that we like, different sizes. So you can imagine how excited we were when Blue Boast came to us and said, we want to give you one of our featured products, the classic can. Let me explain what Blue Boast does. They take small objects and they make them blue. So this is so cool because, you know, there's a lot of miniatures on the market now, a lot of companies that deal with miniatures. But Blue Boast, and I will say, I would love to see Blue Boast go into the market making miniatures that aren't blue, right?
Yeah.
And so this is a trash can that might actually be blue. So in this case, it makes sense. This is blue. This is like a recycling can. But like they have miniature trees, miniature cars, miniature, you know, you name it, they've got it. But it's always blue. So I don't understand. Well, I guess I do understand. They're in that niche of the market. They're cornering that part of the market, which is the objects that are blue. So anyway, we're excited to be a part of the Blue Boast family here. Showcase one of their great products. This is the classic can. So it's small and blue. How cool is that, guys?
Amazing.
So we didn't just want to showcase the item.
Yeah, this brings up a good question.
We wanted to go ahead and, play with it a little bit and show you guys what it's capable of, right? So we wanted to ask a burning question here. What's in the trash?
What's in the trash?
Right, Sam?
Yes, that's right.
So should I open it or should you?
I'll point the camera. Why don't we,
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
That's awesome. Right, guys, so we just wanted to have some fun.
Oh.
We just wanted to have some fun.
Shoot.
Oh, what the hell?
I just knocked,
What happened?
There's
What
more
is that?
in here. Look at this.
What is that?
There's
What
more.
are the-
We'll put them on the,
What
hold
are
on, we
these?
can put them.
Wait, I didn't see that in there before.
Look.
Wait a second, that wasn't part of the...
Look at this.
What the hell? They got a song.
There's,
We were captured by a dirty man, the CEO of Blue Boast. We are shrunken in the palm of his hand and forced to paint things blue or we would be toast. So we stowed away inside this little blue can to tell the world about Blue Boast's plan of shrinking guys like us and making us work. So now here we are in our tiny cages, blowing the whistle of ages. We are the tiny blue boys. We are the tiny blue boys. We are the tiny blue boys. We are the tiny blue boys.
Oh my gosh.
wow, okay, so,
So they're tiny blue
tiny
boys.
blue boys.
Hey guys, thanks for seeing us. We're here now.
Hey, what's
I
up?
got our little song, but I wanted to explain exactly who we are and what's going on. We work for Blue Boast, and yeah, I bet you think that's an awesome company. It's not. They're using tiny guys like us. We used to be big like you guys. We got shrunk, and now we're being forced to paint all the tiny objects blue, just so the CEO can boast about the blue stuff. Wait a minute, we're forced to do it. So guys, you gotta understand, when you buy products from Blue Boast, you're buying products that have been made by guys shrunk down against their will.
What?
We don't want to do this, but we have to. Oh, put us back in. We're gonna go back now. Put us back in.
Okay.
We put them back in now.
Okay.
But wait, before we go, we have something to add.
Okay.
Let's get this trending. Let's get this trending. You guys promise to trend this for us?
Sure. Yeah, go,
Okay,
yeah,
we
sure.
want to get hashtag boycott blue trending. Everybody hashtag boycott blue.
Okay.
We don't want to have this
all right.
crab and ham or more to
Okay,
it.
guys.
This sucks!
All right.
All right, see you guys. Put us back in now for real.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
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 What? So they work they work at Blue Boat? I don't understand.
They have to paint everything.
They were normal size.
They were shrunk down.
And then they got shrunk down.
Most of the information was in the song.
Yeah, so then they had to paint the Blue Bows make tinies.
They shrunk them down.
Blue Bows make tinies that are like any other tiny.
They figured that the object's small, so the guys should be small.
But they paint them blue.
Yeah, that's right.
And they didn't use a machine. They
captured
made men small.
They put them in the cage.
Because it's small to paint them blue. So they instead of using a machine to paint the tinies blue,
Right.
they use guys
I guess so. It's something about
who
the
they
scene.
shrunk.
I'd have to listen to the song again.
Right. So the small guys paint blue, but they don't want to. It's like they're against their will. That's pretty bad.
I think they said that.
They're being taken advantage of by the Blue Bows. So I don't know.
They said there's a
Did
hashtag.
we talk to the CEO? Who did we? I mean, I don't even remember how we got.
I don't know if they mentioned him in the song. I was listening to the melody.
Okay. We're gonna hold off judgment on this. We're gonna watch it back later. Okay. I don't know what to think.
Let's not post the hashtag.
We won't post the hashtag. Yeah, don't post the hashtag.
Okay.
Don't post the hashtag for sure on our account.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with that.
All right.
But maybe we should later. I don't know. I just need to get more info and probably email whoever our contact was, or Blue Bows. But I'm not going to take their word for it immediately, right? But hey, maybe they're right. Look, I'm just saying I don't know. I have to do some research for it.
No, I agree.
Do the hashtag. I
Let's
want to do the hashtag for I know, right?
Let's be cautious.
Yeah.
Let's check. That answered that.
Yeah. So
What's in the
guys, so Blue Boast, just a fun toy to play with and enjoy. Using this to kind of have fun with it too, right? Want a piece?
Get that away!
You want a piece?
Get that! Oh yeah, let me. Don't mind if I do. Whoa! What? No, you got me. Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, guys. So this is a big announcement that Sam wanted to make. So I haven't even heard this yet.
Oh yeah, I just wrote it.
All I see is here, giant announcement, Sam.
This is
Sam,
giant.
I'm ready. I've been waiting all week to hear this.
Well, Doug, I'm done with my poop now.
Oh, no
All done.
way! Oh my God!
Thank you.
Wait, you're actually just done.
I just finished. Yeah.
Dude, oh my gosh.
100% done.
You're 33, 34, 33?
Yep. 33.
The man is 33 and he's done with his poop. Dude! Oh my.
All done.
All right, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous.
Well, it's.
Oh my God! Okay, is anybody in the chat actually done with their poop, or who's? Come on. Claps in the chat. Damn, usually it's like 50s or 60s you get finished. You must have not been born with that much. I mean, we're all born with different
No,
amounts.
I had just the same average amount, but.
So you were going a lot. Were you pushing it out all the time, trying to get it out?
Constantly, yeah, just like.
Okay, so you've been working at it.
Yeah, I mean,
need to step
have you
my
not?
game- Well, when I was a teenager, when I got older, I didn't want to. I just didn't try hard enough. So a lot of it's still there. I mean,
That's
my
lost
reserves,
years.
my
That's lost
reserves
years.
are like almost.
Think about it like going to
half still.
college.
Yeah.
It's a lot like studying.
Damn,
And
that's impressive, man. So it's all gone. You went through all of it.
Totally done. Never gonna have to do it again.
How much did you have?
Oh, like I said, it's average. I forget the tonnage
Yeah.
that they describe it.
Damn, so
but
you really weren't below average.
no, I don't think so.
Man, that just is all the more impressive.
I was getting physicals too because
God.
I'll show you my certificates and so on.
God, that's impressive, man.
Come on. Well, that's the thing is, Doug, you wasted your youth not getting this stuff out, and now you're doomed to be doing it for another
I just feel like
20
it's
years.
double whammy because I don't know. It's just double whammy for me because genetically I was born with a ton.
You have more?
I have a lot more than average, and I haven't been getting it out. So I'm going to be doing it probably the rest of my life. But I'm just so jealous of people who can get finished with it.
Well, you
never
should
have to do it again.
just
It's so much time
don't
wasted
sit around
every
and
day.
whine
Yeah.
and complain about it. No, the time you spend doing this now will be time spent later eating.
Let's get this music. I can't deal with this epic street beats. It just is not appropriate. It feels wrong. Thank you. There you go. Now I'm interested. All right, you know what? Now I'm getting excited.
Okay, good.
Now I want to get it out.
The time you spent doing it now, you spend that time in your older years eating and just.
You're so
else.
wise.
Thank you. So, Doug, what do you say?
What do you say we get to it? Yeah.
Why don't you say
Listen, let me ask you something, dude.
Please, all
If I
yours.
sit here and try to get to it and try to get mine out, will you sit in solidarity with me and read the paper?
Although there's none left in me, I will do the usual action associated with it, which is, of course, reading the paper, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Yes. Yes.
yes.
So what do you say? Do we sit here and you sit here with me and you help me get it out? You read the paper, I'll read the paper, and we'll just work on it, right?
Well, let's do it.
Well, might as well get to it, right? Can you turn the music off? It kind of distracts me a little.
No problem.
It's not coming out.
It's just slow
Maybe
and
if
steady.
I read the paper a little bit more.
Yeah, just read. Slow and steady. This is a good
I got the
good
obituaries
issue.
here.
Oh, yeah.
Atlanta in-town obituaries. Oh my gosh. What the hell? Paul Beanie.
What's he up to?
You see the obituaries? Turn to the obituaries.
What do you mean?
He's in the obituaries.
What?
Paul Beanie, 33 of Metter, passed away recently, and his funeral services are scheduled for 2 a.m. at Morph's house.
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, get the stick cam. Show this.
Okay. Wait, oh my gosh, Paul Beanie's a
Paul
bit...
Beanie.
Oh no,
Paul Beanie, 33 of Metter, passed away recently. His funeral services are scheduled for 2 a.m. at Morph's house. Burial will be at Morph's house.
Oh my gosh.
Morph will officiate. Gosh, what? Paul lived a quiet life, primarily focusing on his favorite mobile game, Do My Task Medieval. He spent considerable time collecting receipts related to his gaming activities, known for his reserved nature. Paul preferred the simplicity of routine and minimal interaction. He is survived by family and friends who knew him as a man of few words with reliable habits. In memory of Paul, contributions can be made to the local animal shelter, aligning with his preference for understated yet meaningful gestures. Paul will be remembered for his unassuming presence. All his belongings...
What's that?
All his belongings will be auctioned on Skeleton Realm Live.
Oh my gosh, that's...
Wait a minute. Okay,
news
so
thing.
I hadn't heard... Wait a second.
Look at this.
Yeah.
The, I see here, look at this.
Oh, dude, I
That's
didn't
the
see it.
auction
It's the next
listing.
page. Yeah,
Look at the auction listing
Yeah,
here.
there's the auction master right there on that. Yeah.
It's Paul Beanie's auction for Paul Beanie's things.
Oh, okay.
Wednesday, May 8th, Skeleton Realm Studios. That's tonight. That's now.
Wait a minute. Okay, did you see the thing about it saying Morph's house?
Morph's house. Is he a funeral master, or what?
What does Morph have to do with this?
I don't know. Oh.
Oh, we're getting a call. Wait. Turn the music off. Yeah.
Let me get it.
Answer that. Who is it?
I don't know.
It might be important.
I need to have this thing ready. Okay, hit the speaker so don't hang up on it. Don't lift the receiver. Just hit the.
Hey guys, Morph Williams here,
Hey!
MeMoreTV
It's
CEO.
Morph, okay.
That's right, it's me, Morph. Hope you guys are doing good.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, so I got some big news. First of all, MeMoreTV has hired me back. So I'm working at MeMoreTV now, which is really exciting for me. I'm back in my old position as an executive here at MeMoreTV. Really happy to serve the brand and really happy to be back on board. So that's
awesome.
exciting. But
That's good for us.
And some not as positive news. I've also got something to tell you guys. Paul Beanie is deceased. Paul Beanie has died.
Oh, yeah,
I
we
just
saw.
wanted to let you guys know. Sorry if I'm interrupting the live stream.
Oh my gosh!
That's okay.
How did he die?
We saw how did he die, Morph. We saw your name in the obit.
It's real tough, I'm sure, for you.
There is a body. There is a body. So we can confirm.
Okay. Yeah.
There is a body. Paul's no longer with us. So there is a
All right,
body.
well, okay.
We do have a body, and a body has been located.
Yep.
And
Figured as much.
yeah, it's just sad to say, guys. But listen, I'm going to need you guys to do something for me here. First order of business here.
Okay.
I've been tasked by the MeMore executives, fellow executives, to get you guys on a special project here, which is that we are going to need to auction off Paul's stuff. A lot of his belongings went into the hands of MeMoreTV through some of his contractual obligations he had being one of our star players, so we are in possession of a lot of his stuff. And we're trying to get rid of it, so we're going to need you guys to auction off most of his belongings.
Okay. Question. Can we keep some of it? Can we keep the filing cabinet?
Yeah, you guys can have the filing cabinet. No problem. Definitely take the filing cabinet if you want it. But I'm going to need you to auction off everything else. And so maybe you guys could start with the big one, which is the #1 spot on the high scores for Do My Task Medieval. That is a big one that we're hoping to get a large amount of revenue from. So start the bidding pretty high on that one, but we're going to need to auction off his spot along with everything else. I think you've got a list there somewhere. Probably I can send it over. And, yeah, thanks, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.
Oh, my God.
All right. Okay, we got the filing cabinet. That's big, but I didn't realize. Okay, so what are we auctioning his spot on DMT?
#1 position, the #1
Whoa!
player.
All right, so we'll start the bidding here at $5.
All right, $5 super chat.
Wow.
So we'll give it a few minutes, I guess. That's how
That is
auctions,
awesome.
the time window. That's how they usually work. Okay, well, we got the filing cabinet. That is epic.
Cabinet. It's ours. We can
Rest
use it
in
for
peace,
whatever we
Paul. I guess he's not listening because
What a
on account of being
dumbass.
dead. I know.
What a dumbass. We ended up with the filing cabinet after all.
After that he made that big deal. He cried on TV.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so embarrassing.
Did Morph send you a list of the other stuff? Can we get those queued up too?
Yeah, well, okay, so we got
6, 8. We got Julia's at 8. We got 8 for Julia.
Okay.
Going once, going twice. Sold to Julia for $8.
Julia, the new #1 player.
Wow,
the new #1 player of DMT, Do My Task Medieval. I think there is some more items here. Oh,
Turn that music off. Are we getting a call?
yeah,
That's going to demonetize us if you played that ringtone.
Oh, sorry.
Just answer it. Who is it?
I
Is it
just
Morph?
don't know what to say. It's Paul. It says it's. Is this Morph or hello?
Sam?
Yeah, this is Sam. Who's this?
Sam, it's Paul. What the fuck's going on?
Paul, you're
Curse word detected.
We just read your.
Okay, is Morph
it a fraudster?
Morph,
So you think this is a fraudster?
It's Morph.
No, this is Paul.
He's using he's using AI voice. Paul,
Morph, we just talked to you.
If it's Paul, if this is really Paul, prove it.
Prove it.
You gave me the filing cabinet on episode 100, and I cried. I cried tears of pain because you guys.
Thousands of people have seen that. Of course.
All right, you know what?
I don't know how to verify my identity. I'm calling from Ginny Springs. I've been on vacation for the last week.
Oh, well.
All right.
I decided to take a break and watch the stream, and you're auctioning my stuff?
All right.
Yeah,
you know what?
because you died, so
it's him. If we're looking at Morph's track record, it's probably him.
Morph screwed up. Yeah, that's true. I guess. Well, Doug, let's. Paul, we
Okay,
have
Paul,
the
I
filing
have bad
cabinet.
news for you. The
We can't
filing
take
cabinet's
back.
already ours.
Yeah.
Julia now has the #1 spot, so those things we can't give back to you, unfortunately. But the rest of the stuff, well, I guess we can't technically auction off if you are still alive. But we'll talk to you later, all right, Paul?
Yeah. So.
How the fuck did you get my filing
Curse
cabinet?
word detected.
I don't know.
just
You
hang
weren't.
up, just hang
You
up.
were not
Just
alive.
hang up on him. Just
Okay.
hang up.
Goodbye.
Don't sell my stuff. Don't sell my fucking stuff.
Just hang up.
Curse word detected.
Whatever. But so let's look on the bright side
So
here.
to be fair, yeah, Morph. God, we gotta get Morph figured out, don't we?
Wow, Paul Beanie on the line, back from the dead.
How did he get the obit though? But that is something that Morph could do, because I knew that when he said it was going to be at Morph's house, and Morph was going to bury him at his house.
I thought the Atlanta in-town obits were among the tip of the top.
Well, the
didn't
other
you?
thing too is that Paul doesn't live in Atlanta, so why would he be? Live chatter says, so Jorm won't be going to the funeral then. I don't know, Jorm. I don't know if Jorm knows Paul. That's a great question, though.
Well, there's all this dumb garbage bullshit that Paul.
Yeah.
I guess
so
he can keep this now.
Ham him in sectional recliner. That would have been a good one to auction off.
What's
The
this?
Guessworks mirror game. That would have been cool. Damn, I might have bid on that.
Oh, the pencil tower.
Pencil tower.
Damn.
Yeah, so guys, to be clear, this is not for auction.
You
but
can't
this is
have
the
it no
stuff that he
more.
would've-
All right.
The Peace Corner ghillie suit. God, Paul's got great tactical gear.
Shoot.
That would, man, there's more where that came from too. The Maniac toys.
Darn.
Yeah.
What
Those are
else?
good. The Jazzman apparatus. God, see, these are expensive. These are some of the nicer stuff. I guess
That
it wouldn't have
would've
been
been a
auctioned if it
score.
wasn't. I know.
Imagine, gosh, what a deal that would have been.
And then this, yeah. Oh, dude, God, he was gloating with those so much when he got back.
Dude, had you seen his Greek room?
Yeah, yes.
It was outstanding.
Dude, yes, I saw the pictures of it. I was so tired of hearing him gloat about this, and every time I kept seeing him online on his Instagram, it was just Instagram story after Instagram story with one of these on, or the Greek room.
Yeah, he had such an amazing.
Okay, so that
I'm
would
not
have
that
been.
big into
Honestly,
that
I would have
country,
liked to own that stuff just for spite. I would have burned it because it's like, dude, who cares? You went to Greece once.
The effort required to eBay all
it's not that big a
individual
deal.
stuff.
It's not.
too.
He's not even Greek either. It's just like he went there.
Yeah,
So,
whenever he travels, he just like goes. He's just obsessed with just. He gets.
It's just like all the tourist. It's like all the tourist
Curse
bullshit
word
too. It's like you
detected.
saw the Parthenon and went to Athens. Like so cool. Whatever.
It's not what traveling's about, Paul. But anyway,
He's weird about this traveling. Anyway, all right. So he gets to keep all that. But guys, we did get the filing cabinet. So that's big. That's a big development. And Julia is now the #1 player. That's insane. That's actually huge.
that's cool. So enjoy
So
that.
the Skellypedia editors will be, chomping at the bits to update some of these articles.
And see, that's more proof that it ain't as hard as he makes it out to be. Being #1, Julia makes it look easy, and Paul makes it look
hard.
like torture.
Paul makes it look hard.
He does. Tensions of
Paul
threat.
makes looking like a dumbass look. Paul makes being a dumbass look easy.
Yes, sir. Okay.
All right, guys. So this is really cool. This has been in the works for a really long time because we've been compiling this with MeMoreTV for a long time. We had to get together a lot of these comedians to get on board for this, but we thought, since we do incorporate comedy and humor into the show sometimes, we're a variety show, we do sports, travel, fitness, everything like that, but since we do incorporate comedy sometimes, we thought it would be cool to play on that. We wanted to do more comedy, more funny stuff, so we wanted to put together a Skeleton Realm Live stand-up compilation of our favorite comics, both in Atlanta and across the world, across the country, and put together a comedy album. You don't see these very often. You see the Netflix specials, you see YouTube specials, HBO specials.
Cat Williams just did a Netflix special, and I know you watched that, right? He did it live, just like us did.
I like the part where he put the entire microphone in his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
He had his lips wrapped, his whole head, in like, almost like,
It was
not in a
great.
dirty way, but he had the whole,
I just wish I
like
knew.
his uvula was slapping the microphone. That was so
It sounded
cool.
really cool. I just wish I
Yeah.
could have known what he was saying during that.
Yeah, I know,
that's the only
right? But here's
downside.
what's cool. Now, I grew up listening to comedy albums because I'm a pre-Netflix baby. I was born a 90s baby. And so
Jen
for
Mullen.
me, I wasn't staying up late on HBO to watch comedy or on comedy. I used to watch Comedy Central sometimes, I will admit.
I watched the roasts.
But what I loved is my dad would get me comedy CDs from like FYE.
Yeah.
Like greatest of Carlton.
George Carlton.
George Carlton, greatest of George Carlton, and it would have all the awesome bits. Or who else did I have? I think I had
Ray Stevens.
who's with Take My Wife, Rodney Dangerfield. I had him, and so we just something in my family, we like listen to this comedy album. So we thought, let's bring back the comedy album audio only, and let's put it together. So we finally put it together. We got some super chats here, or one from
Let's
Chief
read
Says,
him.
Paul is goated. Morph need Jesus. Hashtag cut it out. Morph needs a lot. Morph probably needs psychological help for sure. Morph probably needs medication. Morph needs
So
help.
he's not-
I really feel for Morph.
Do you
I'm
think
being
he's
serious.
not
I really feel
working for me more
Morph.
then? So does that the fact that Paul is still alive? Do you think that negates everything else? Morph said he's not working for.
Dude, I'm totally in the dark with Morph and what is real and what's not.
Is he lying?
Because the problem with Morph is I want to believe everything he says because I like the guy so much.
He gave us a break.
I know, he's our guy.
Episode 100.
So
he funded that.
maybe he does work for me more again, and so some of that was just confusion and like a miscommunication between him and Paul.
Paul said he was on vacation.
That's right. It's right. So he might have got a weird email from Paul and just thought that meant that Paul was telling him he had died.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway.
Or the auto response.
Yeah. Anyway, I
From
do
the
want to
email.
say that this is probably one of the funniest comedy albums I've ever listened to. I'm not just saying that because I put it together and picked my favorite comedians, right?
Yeah.
So we had 4 or 5 clips we wanted to play from our favorite. Now there's over 50 comedians on this compilation. We picked our top 5 just to give you a preview of what kind of comedy this is, classic style. So let's turn that music off and play it. So first off, we got an ad.
We have an ad.
First off is Jason Tricorn, who is one of the best, one of my favorites. Let's play a clip from Jason Tricorn.
I dated in New York City. I live in Los Angeles, though. No, but really, for real. No, but seriously. I love Los Angeles. Los Angeles is so weird. It's like, no, but really, I love New York. I pooped in my tighty whities and boxers and got poopy everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, so just a clip, just little previews for you guys.
How do they do
God,
that?
Jason's hilarious. I don't know how he even does that.
He's worked their material so many times.
He's gone. That's what it is. It's workshopping, working over and over, crowd work. It's just amazing.
He probably
It
just walks
blows my
into a
mind.
club
Timing,
on
everything.
a weekday night.
The
and just walk
funniest,
in.
probably funniest guy of our generation.
Okay.
Hilarious. Okay, so next we have Remark Thompson. Let's see.
I live in Los Angeles. I live in New York City. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like,
Curse
okay.
word detected.
I pooped in my pants, dirty in my poop pant. Hush. 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 I live in Los Angeles, yeah. I live in New York City.
So Remark. So Hush. You can hear sort of his mannerisms. He's, who's a fan of who, right? I actually came up with Mark. Mark and I grew up together, so there's a little bit that rubbed off on each other. So
do you
I
feel,
take after Mark a little bit. So a little bit revealing some inspirations for the show.
I feel like some of the regional stuff might go over my head. Do you?
The regional stuff? Oh yeah, like the New York stuff or the LA or what?
Yeah. Do you find it alienating or like?
No. Like I lived in New York, so for me, I can totally relate. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
You didn't.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well. Huh. Well, if you maybe just imagine they replaced that with like your hometown.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if that would work.
Imagining or
like imagine that they're saying like
just Georgia.
Yeah. Just
the state.
Yeah, just change it out with Georgia. It'd probably be similar, right?
I'll try it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so after that, guys, we got Twin Chance. Let's listen to Twin.
I have a dozen tennis balls. Tennis balls are awesome. I never once looked at a tennis ball and got sad. No, really, try to look at a tennis ball and get sad. You can't. I put a tennis ball on top of a piece of poop that I put out of my body into my kitchen sink. My wife hated it.
Oh, totally. You can relate to that, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's,
married, right? Married with a wife and everything.
exactly. So that's
funny.
more up my.
I love twins.
My
So
alley.
twin. So that's more something that you can relate to. Yeah.
Exactly. What's after that?
Okay. Next up, we got Brian Tweezer. Let's listen to Brian.
I actually met Richard Dolphin. I was at the Aquatic Maniacs conference in 2012. Seriously, I met him and I went swimming with him too. I pooped actually in the tank though. Richard Dolphin was pissed. I'm so embarrassed. That's the story of meeting Richard Dolphin.
That's so awesome. Okay.
The crowd, like he can control the crowd.
Love it. They love so.
They're like cobras in a
And
basket.
some exclusive. So Brian, I talked to Brian about that. That's a true story. He really did meet Richard Dolphin.
Oh my gosh.
And he really did poop in the tank like that.
Oh really?
So yeah, that's a true story. But the rest of his routine totally made up. Totally made up. And he's got a million stories totally made up.
Well, you have to lie for
99% made up,
laughs
except
sometimes.
for that. Yeah, but that one was true, which I thought made it even funnier when I heard that.
I'm glad you selected the true one for the.
So guys, at last we've got Stuart Pinch. So let's listen to Stuart.
Oh, hell no, goddamn! Gas come out my booty hole. And I'm like, hell nah! I ain't never heard no damn gas come out from there before. I'm like, hell nah! Then poopy come out! It go!
Oh, that's awesome.
Cut off. What did he say? It go.
I think he meant like a. Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't want to be too dirty on the show, so I
go.
took off the noise. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
It go. Yeah. Well, he's
Get
talking about.
demonetized.
Well, I mean, we can all relate. One of the funny things about what I sought out with a lot of these comics that I love is relatability. And so with Stuart, it's massively relatable, not just in that part, but the whole rest of it. Who remembers when they had a fart go out and then they pooped at other booty? I mean, sorry to be gross. Booty cheeks.
Curse word detected.
I was just about to say booty cheeks. I've summoned booty cheeks. There he is.
Oh wow, yeah.
He or she, I don't know booty IRL, but booty, one of the great realmers. Booty? Question mark.
Say and they appear.
How great would it be if booty won the super chats or the shirt?
Off that one, yeah.
So anyway, so that's our album. So, gosh, should I do it? I don't know.
I mean, oh yeah. So this kind of inspired you, is that?
So I figured I would do a little bit of stand-up. I really don't want to though.
You don't?
Not really.
You don't have to. Do you want me to talk you into it?
I'll do a stand-up, guys.
Yeah.
I'll do a stand-up. All right, you guys want to hear some of my stand-up? All right.
Here, let me. There's no crowd here.
Can we get a crowd or?
I think so. Yeah, we'll see how this.
All right, guys. I've never done this before, so you guys have to be kind of patient with me. And
why don't you stand this way, out from the OTS a little, behind your chair, and then they can crop this here. Okay, and I'll put the little. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I'm from Atlanta. Yeah, and Atlanta gets really hot. Yeah. And so in Atlanta, I have to mow my lawn, right? I used to live in New York, and in New York, I was living in an apartment, right? And in an apartment, you don't have a lawn, right? You have a stoop, or you have a courtyard, and you have sidewalk where in a courtyard, right? Our apartment had a courtyard. In Atlanta, I got a lawn, so I got to mow it. So I went to Home Depot, got a lawnmower for a couple $100. Just a little lawnmower, and it gets hot, right? So for me, I was, I got to mowing my lawn, and I put my headphones on and I start mowing. It's super hot, and I sweat. So I get a lot of sweat, and the sweat, if you're like me, you're a big guy, right? Big guy, kind of bigger, and I get winded, and so I perspire, sweat a lot, and so for me, my shirt gets super soaked, and of course I'm wearing gray, and you know how gray is with sweat, right? It's not like I should have worn black, right? If I wore a black shirt or black pants. So here's the problem: I wore a gray shirt and I wore gray sweatpants to match, right? And so I got to work, and went to mow. And sweat all down in the front, all down the back, underneath my armpits, everything. And not only that, guys, but I don't forgot if I said or not, but I was wearing gray sweatpants too, right? So I was sweating all the way down my gray sweatpants, and it went all the way down my legs and in my crotch, and it looked like I peed my pants, right? So my neighbor comes up. My neighbor comes up and is looking at me, and he's like, "Bro, did you piss your pants?" And it's hot, right? I'm mowing the lawn, and my girlfriend's she's back at the porch, and she's drinking lemonade, watching me work, right? Can you guys, fellas, relate, right? And so she's drinking lemonade, and I tell my neighbor, I'm like, "Dude, there's only one type of lemonade. There's only one type of lemonade right now, and it's what she's drinking." So there's your answer. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys.
That's great.
I don't know if that was good or what.
It was fine. You just have to workshop it, hit the clubs.
Okay, Kongu says it's like the thing. Oh, turn that reverb. Kongu says it's like the things we thought were funny when we were young grew up with us and now are funny to us as adults now due to nostalgia. That's so true. Wow, that's an element that should be included in the liner notes of the album, probably. Thanks, guys. But thanks if you enjoyed that. Maybe put a 1 in the chat. If it needed work, put a 5. And if you enjoyed it, put a 1. If it needed work, put a 5.
I was trying to select a laugh, so I couldn't listen to what you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore it's kind of hard to cue the laughs at the right time. But I bet if it was a real audience, they would have just been laughing at the right time. I
You could go back and watch it and judge it, later. If you want.
You could use VST, AI-powered VST, to remove the laughs and isolate those voice. Add
Yes!
extra laughs.
Yes! Tons of ones in the chat. Thanks, guys. Okay, so this is pretty cool. This is something I've been wanting to do on the show for a long time. I wanted to play this mainly against the chat, the Realmers. I'm getting truest alerts from my email.
Oh.
So I had to look. Guys, I wanted to play this game. Everything's fine. It was an automated message for the Zelle money sending system. It said, please do, this is an automatic email. So truest alerts for the Zelle automated money sending transferring system is. So guys, I wanted to play this game with the Realmers, mainly with the chat, to see if you guys can beat me, because I'm at this point undefeated and I've been able to hold my territory for a long time. This is a game that's been going viral recently. It's part of an alpha system. On the show, we talk about life improvement, common goals we have as alphas. We are alphas on the show. Alpha is not a male or a female thing. A lot of people get that wrong. Alpha is a mindset. Realmer alpha is a mindset. So we are all alpha. It's not just alpha male, we're alphas. You could be an alpha anything. We're alpha. So this is an alpha maneuvering system. This is called the dominant circle established. I want to establish a dominant circle, and furthermore, I want to see if any of you guys can take that away from me. Enter into my dominant circle, establish your dominance, and dominate me. I want to see if it's even possible, because I've reached a level now where I'm pretty confident, and that comes along with being extremely dominant is confidence, and my confidence level is really high. So I'm like, have at it. See if y'all can dominate me. So
you want to show your
yeah,
circle?
show my circle. So I have a circle established. I did this before the show. So as you can see on the ground there, it's a white chalk circle. And I want to start the game now. So if anybody in the chat is capable of entering my circle, dominating me, and establishing their dominance in my dominant circle, which has been established, then have at it. And I'm welcoming anybody. Why don't you come get me? Come dominate me. Thanks, Goku says, I almost bought a shirt today, but this is cheaper. Ryan McNulty says, I hear a challenge and I'm ready to answer. All right, Ryan, see if you can get it. So nobody's getting it. Floodgates are open and none of you guys can dominate me. None of you guys are in my circle. They say confidence really does come along with being a dominant alpha, and I can totally relate because I'm so confident no one's going to get into my circle. Anybody? Come on, it's open.
Someone has entered your dominant circle.
Huh?
You are losing control of
No,
your
I'm not.
dominant
Wait,
circle.
what are you talking about?
You are being dominated.
No.
You are allowing yourself to become dominated.
All right, chat. All right, chat. If you're in chat, you have to tell me who's in the. You can't. You have to. Whoever's in the circle. I don't see anybody. I don't get it. 40 seconds. Who's in the circle? Who dominated me? Dude, come on! You have to tell me. You have to tell me so I can fight back. Dude, this is not fair. That's not domination if you're not. That's not domination if you're not telling me. Chat, who is it? Dude. Hey, get out! Get out! Oh, come on, dude. Come on. This is a glitch. This must be a glitch in the software. There's no way. There's no one in the circle. This is a glitch. All right, well, it's just gonna run out. This is a glitch. Hello, stop, stop, stop! What the hell? Okay.
Sam has taken control
What
of
the
the
fuck?
dominant
Dude.
circle.
He's over there! Dude, that was a glitch. You're over there. Oh, dude.
Gotcha.
Oh, God. Dude!
Gotcha.
I can't believe you did that. Dude, all right, I have to give you props for that.
A different tactic you weren't expecting, wasn't it?
Okay, I have to give you props. Yeah, that was pretty good. I didn't see you the whole time. Damn, you got it by a hair. Oh, my God. Guys, can we get claps in the chat for an alpha dominant? You are an alpha dominant.
Thank you. Sometimes subtlety is more than brutality.
Congratulations to an alpha dominant.
From one to another, it's an honor.
Passing the torch is all part of the tradition. From one alpha dominant to the other to another.
I won't be the last.
God, you just make me laugh because I'm so excited for you.
Thank you, thank you.
You know what? He deserves it.
All right.
He deserves it so much.
Okay. All right. So speaking of this shirt that I'm wearing.
That's right, guys. So we wanted to get into something a little bit more
put up a good song.
technical that's maybe kind of dry. Julius has more testosterone in he old pinky toe. That is so true. He deserved it. Dark Marker says, I'm in. Get your super chats in if you want this epic shirt. But we wanted to go over something a little bit more. Thank you, Goku said, LA Beast made really good cookies while I was at work. Chief Bingus says, Sam equals super alpha man. Oh, that's good. So let's just get right into this. We need to do a survey. Your feedback is required, so to take a quick survey.
So let's read this.
So your feedback is extremely valuable to us as we continually strive to deliver a better experience to all our customers. As a thank you for completing this quick survey, you will receive a code for free Beam Pass on your next online order.
Beam Pass.
So Beam Pass, we worked with Beam Pass in our store this month. If you're not familiar with the Beam Pass system, you sign up with Beam Pass. They give you a Beam Pass access code. That means you're allowed to, as a retail store, use the term Beam Pass on your site to allow your users to get a discount. And so we're part of the Beam Pass family now. We get to use the Beam Pass code. So using Beam Pass as a download code on a secret item that we will reveal at the end of the survey will get you a massive, massive discount on that item. So we want to thank Beam Pass right off the bat. We also want to thank Beam Pass for allowing us to work with them to create this survey, because Beam Pass also works on gathering data on your users. They help you gather that data, analyze that data, and better use that data in your future practices. So
that's right.
Some of these questions are from Beam Pass; they're not from us.
So if you stick around and complete the survey, you will get a coupon code that works at shop.scalopedia.com. This is a real coupon code.
This is real, guys. And I just want to say as a preface, and I don't know if this isn't shots fired at Beam Pass, but Beam Pass is a Finnish company. We do a lot of business. We have a lot of relationships with Finnish people, Finland that is. And some of these questions were theirs, and I will say I did have to run them through Google Translate. So some of them are they're not as eloquent as they could be per se, but you get the idea, right?
Right, and so there's this.
I won't point out which ones are which.
We do not.
Because you might not be able to tell. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
Oh, just this. Before we begin, we do not anticipate any benefits or risks to you by taking the survey. All responses are confidential.
Confidential.
So
that's right.
Okay.
So let's get our
why don't we get
boards
right
ready?
Okay.
All right. So this one's kind of fun.
Cool. Yeah. Let's. This one is.
All right. So which direction should I look?
And so that just means that you can respond with the emoji. Just generally, what direction would you like Doug to be looking?
So I'll be checking with the emojis here, and I'll watch them come in. And as I see a majority, a consensus, I will obey.
Just respond with the emoji.
And then we'll record that data.
Okay, we're seeing a diamond there.
All right, we got a diamond, we got a green.
Okay, all right. Okay, that's a tie right now. Boots, so far all unique responses.
Yeah, this is tough. Unique responses. Yeah, these are all unique. Two hats. Hats in the lead now.
Okay,
a
shorts.
circle, hat and circle, a diamond. Okay, now they're all equal again. Perfectly all equal. Diamond now in the lead.
Okay.
Okay, so we... All right, diamond. Green... Okay, that one... Okay, now they're all perfectly in. Hat is...
You're keeping a mental tally.
Diamond. I think diamond is in the lead now again. Okay. Okay, it's diamond. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and obey the diamond command.
Awesome.
All right, so we got that. Circle the diamond. Next that. Okay, next question.
Circle. Okay, and up next would be...
All right, how much do you agree or disagree with the following statements, where A equals completely disagree and 10 equals completely agree? A, Skeleton Realm Live is an organization that I identify with.
And that would be, if you can type the letters 10...
Because I can answer these too.
That's true. And so we'll tally that up.
All right, so next. How much time do I'm
Okay, how much
time do I'm spending using Bean Pass? How much time spend using when I bought my product? So answer that to the best of your ability. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next. On a scale from 1 to 10, how likely are you to spend points when you get them? 1 equals I'm a saver, and 10 is I'm spending, right?
I know.
So I know my answer, right?
And we'll get the
Tally
confidential
those.
responses.
So Dana, you should be writing these down in an Excel spreadsheet for us.
And we'll send them to Beam.
Yeah, email them to Beam.
Okay.
That'd be great. Does you go Beam methods of download or upload to receiving discounted on a Beam Pass product over 100 or 100 under dollars?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
I'll have to give a middle.
Again, try your best, guys.
Yeah, just put
any answer is correct. It's just a survey.
If it's 1 to 10, or in this case, that
basically
put
just
in the middle, dead middle.
Yeah,
that's a good,
50 would be a fine answer.
Yeah.
Okay. And on a scale from 0 to 10, are you satisfied? 0 equals never satisfied, 10 equals satisfied only today, and 5 equals always satisfied but not today. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So
totally.
0 would be never satisfied.
5 is always, but not today.
5 is always not today. 10 is satisfied only today.
Yeah, which is good. It kind of covers the gamut.
It covers the gamut. So yeah. All right. And thanking you from Beam Pass. There is no wrong answer. So just kind of have some fun.
That's a fun one. Yeah,
that's a fun one to kind of blow off some steam at the end. So thank you. You can answer however you want with that. Well, we will take account of your answers for that. So big. Okay, guys. So you made it to the end. So thank you guys for completing the survey. You can use code BEAM107 for 1% off the Fart shirt, which is at shop.skellypd.com. Sam here modeling that shirt. And guys, if you don't use that coupon tonight, we will be taking the shirt and discontinuing it forever. Tomorrow, bright and early, I will be removing that. No, that's not true. I'll let it sit. We'll let it sit, and by next Wednesday, it will be removed.
Use promo code BEAM107 for 1% off Fart shirt. This shirt.
Use promo code BEAM107 for 1% off Fart shirt. Shop.skellypd.org. Powered by Beam Pass. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, it's that time of the evening now. It's picking winner.
It's the big moment, guys. It's time to pick the winner of the shirt. So we're gonna let everybody get some super chats in if they haven't. Julian Blaine with his classic ARS coming in at the end there.
I'm pulling up the list, and we're preparing to close the gates, so you might as well try to climb
We'll give
in.
everybody a minute or two to get in some extra supers.
We'll see what's going on here.
And I'm telling you what, we've had winners that have won twice, right?
Yes, Acid Mass has won twice.
Acid Mass has won twice. If Acid wins tonight, that's going to be crazy.
That's going to be crazy. I'm going to say he's controlling.
This is just
Google's.
blind luck, guys. There's no.
Gosh, I know there's a bunch
random.
of mini-sided die just somewhere over there. I wish I'd remember to pull those out.
Excuse me, Julian. Green circle from Julian as well. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's good.
So I guess that's it. So should we go ahead and we got Big Pilgrim. If I win, it goes to live chatter. Big. So we love when we see that. Chief Binga says, Dr. Disrespect is funding my chats for the shirt.
Nice. Thank you,
Cool.
Doctor.
Dr. Disrespect, the classic Twitch famous gamer.
He
That
plays
is so
the
cool.
games where you jump out of the plane.
He does it airborne, like the airborne.com or whatever.
Battles. You start in the plane. You don't fight in the sky. You jump out and you land.
He was a part of airborne.com.
Airborne.com?
Yeah, they would deploy airborne.
Oh.
It's like a game. It's like a flash game, right? Wasn't that the same guy?
MMO flash game?
Yeah, MMO airborne.com. And so he was big on airborne. So they would do the airdrops. And he got really good because he would play. He would kill all the other members when they didn't even hit the ground yet.
Oh gosh, I only saw him play PUBG.
Airborne.
Flash MMO airborne.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I think that's it.
Okay,
Let's go ahead and select the
refreshing,
winner.
and the gates are closed.
Gates are closed. Sorry.
And that's 59.
Everybody's scrambling for their credit cards.
All right, let's check out this. So we're starting at last week's random number generator or something. And
we're 59 Super Chats tonight. A little light. We're losing money on these shirts, guys. That's how much we love you.
We're losing.
We're losing money on these shirts.
All right, so we're going to see the spin. This is so much fun here. 2!
Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
So somebody really early on is going to get it.
Or really recently.
I don't think we... Oh.
Because we start at the top.
Oh, your choice, brother. I think we know who wins then. I can see it still there.
Right here?
I think we're going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it is.
So here's how we do. We randomly... Well, was that random? We usually do it from the end or the beginning.
We always start just counting at the top and we go 1,
Okay,
2,
okay, so we
3.
have been starting from the end. So that wasn't different.
No, we've always started at the top of this list right here.
It looks like a prophecy was foretold by myself earlier, which I said live chatter was going to win. This is massive. This is the first time this has ever happened. Oops.
No, I'm looking at this one.
Yeah. Look at the message, brother.
Oh, my God.
So that's massive, guys. Live chatter wins. This is the first time we've had a super chat. Big Pilgrim for $5 wins for the message. If I win, it goes to live chatter. That means live chatter wins by rule of gifting. That rule stands. So live chatter wins the shirt. This is massive.
Oh my gosh. And it was right before the gates have been closed.
So I love to see that. Right before the gates closed, second to last. So guys, if you get your super chats into the end, it doesn't matter because the number we rolled was a 2. We counted down from the end. There you go. So congratulations, live chatter. Can't believe I foretold that. That is massive.
Live chatter, email us, obviously.
Email us your size, email us your information, and we'll get you that shirt, live chatter. Big Pilgrim gifted memberships. Big Pilgrim, really just an incredible realm, are giving away their prize as well as gifting memberships. Big Pilgrim is the best giver of the night, just like the Pilgrims, right?
Like the Pilgrims.
Just like the Pilgrims Thanksgiving when they gave all that great food to the Native Americans. It was not the other way around. So guys, join us for the Pater's Pod after this for an additional hour podcast that we do every week. Join on the Patreon for $5 a month. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Hang out in the Discord all week and enjoy. And pump the match, guys. And we'll catch you next week.